Hey, what is up? Tom Clark here with High Velocity Wrestling. Happy Friday to you. I podcast all day. This is my third one of the day, kids, but it's all good. I'm rip roaring and ready to go. I got the Superman shirt on. That means I'm bulletproof and can fly. So there you go. Hope you guys are doing great. How's your week been? Mine's been awesome. Thanks for asking. We got a lot of stuff to get to, folks. We got a big card coming up. In case you don't know, now you know. Saturday, June 18th, High Velocity Wrestling presents Arrival. 29 Logan Street, Marion, North Carolina Municipal Event Center. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be the night of nights, the contest of contests, the show of shows, everything and a whole lot more, and a bag of chips. Saturday, June 18th. If you're not there, you're not anywhere. All right? Relax. I'm just spitting facts. I'm spitting truth. I'm like Method Man up in here. I'm spitting truth, man. Know that, okay? You got to be there. If you're not there, you're wasting your time and your life. Don't do that. Don't make your kids disappointed in you. Don't make your mother cry. Arrival. You got to be there. I got Gary laughing. It's all that matters. I'm just trying to pop him. It works every time.
Tom Clark.
What's up, man?
I'm just excited. I've got Arrival on the brain, brother.
Heck yeah, man. And, we're salesmen here. That's what we do.
That's right, man. Been working on the new set all week. Can't wait to debut that Joker. It's going to be amazing.
Going to look sharp, kids. We've got some excellent matches lined up for you. We're going to talk about those here tonight. We're going to go about 30 minutes. Stay glued to the screen. It's important. Don't go anywhere. If you got plans, break them. Share this as much as you can. Whoever's here, smash that like button till you break your thumb. I'd appreciate it. Share the feed on all your channels. I'd appreciate that too. Mine's almost gone, okay? It's like my third bottle today. I've been sweating bullets today, man. No joke.
Dude, you ever drink this hint water?
No. What's in it?
I don't know how they do it. They infuse it. I mean, it tastes like water, but on the backside of it, there's a blackberry taste, and it's pretty dang good.
Interesting.
You should try it. They got all different flavors.
I might try it. I like Fiji water, except it's like $48 for 12 ballers or something. I'm like, I'm not paying that. It just goes to show you my taste in water would be the most expensive one, which is ridiculous. We got some folks showing up here today. Cody Gibbs is here.
What up, Cody?
Dax is in the house.
Dax, you better come to the show.
Hear that, Dax? You're in trouble, Dax. I don't even know who you are.
But you better be at the show so he can find out who you are.
Good to meet you, Dax. I'm Tom. What's up?
Yes, sir.
David down under in Australia. Dave would be there, but he lives down under. He can't come.
Hey, brother, bring us to you. We'd love to come down under.
Oh, that'd be great. Gods is in the house. We'll leave it at that.
That kid's strange.
I'm just saying. All right, we got more people piling in. We'll expect to have more.
Who's the Midnight Ghouls talking about Viper? That I remember watching live at the old HVW wrestling show. Who's the Midnight Ghouls?
Too scary for me. I don't know. What is this, Halloween up in here? First off, let's talk about it was a dumb joke, but it got over.
God, you got me cracked up, Tom.
It got over. So let's talk about this ticket thing. I'm gonna lead the charge. In case you kids out there don't know, now you're gonna know. VIP ringside tickets went on sale 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago now.
Yes, sir.
They are over half gone. We only had like this many. Now we got this many. So dude.
Get them while you can.
Yeah, get them while you can. Let me tell you what comes with the VIP experience. You get in the doors 30 minutes before everybody else. That means before Gen Pop gets to walk in that front door, you got 30 minutes to come in, shake hands, hit the merch tables before the fans get to them, have your pictures taken with the wrestlers. We're not offering autographs, kids. The wrestlers may charge for that. They got to earn a living, please understand. But they'll take a picture with you if you like to, shake your hand, get to know you a little bit. You can tell them all about how they're your favorite wrestler of all time. They get to know you and your family. It'll be a fun 30 minutes, man. I mean, Gary, that's something that not a lot of companies are offering anybody these days, right?
No, not without charging you an arm and a leg for it. I mean, check out some of the ticket prices on these bigger events these days, man. I mean, they're more than ours.
Yeah,
Viper
for sure.
Wrestler at HVW Hendersonville 2011. Hey, that was me. That was definitely me. But I still don't know who you are.
Yeah, give us a name there, dude. Don't hide. Don't hide behind Avatar. Just come on out there. Give us your name. It's all good. We won't hate on you. Unless we hate you.
Not at all.
Just saying.
We still won't hate on you.
Well, I might.
Okay, Tom might.
I might. You never can tell. I'm a little salty right now, but it's all good. I'm really not. So let's talk about this card because it bears talking about. We've got a massive card lined up, man. We have 6 matches, and I'm telling you right now, if you guys aren't ready for this, you're not going to be ready for anything. Let's kick this thing off with the triple threat match. Ghazi's already shown up. Let's talk about this match, Gary. We got Ghazi versus Kay Holiday versus Jordan Holt. What's your take on this match? What are you looking for from this?
Man, I'm looking for these young men to come out and show the HVW fans what the future's all about. That's the whole theme of the show: past, present, future. This match is representing the future of HVW, and I know what Ghazi's capable of. We all know what Kay Holiday is capable of, and I'm excited for Jordan Holt to make his debut in HVW, especially now that I know who trained him.
Yeah, Jay's good. Jay's good, and all 3 of these kids are. I call them kids, but I mean that with respect. I mean, it's. I'm anxious to see this too. There's nothing like, and you and I have said this before on the show multiple times. There's nothing like the first match because the first match, in my opinion, bears a lot of weight. Maybe you could argue as much as the last match, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, man. I've always said that the first match on the card is more important than the main event because it sets the pace. That's that first match out of the card is boom. That's what gets the fans excited. They're either in it or they're out of it after that match. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
Why do you think, you got main eventers working? CM Punk worked the second match last night or Wednesday night on AEW.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It don't matter anymore. It really don't matter.
And go ahead.
Tommy, there's even a little something I was going to surprise you with, but man, I've been thinking about it, and I'm going to tease it just a little bit, okay? We haven't really made an announcement, but our HVW championship and the ladies championship are currently vacant.
They are. Yep.
So I'm going to put a message out to all the wrestlers that are watching or are out there that want to be a part of HVW someday. We got a women's title that's vacant. Ladies, we want to build the most awesome ladies division in indie wrestling. We've been trying to do that, and it just seems like one obstacle after another with COVID and then just, everything that happened. So we're back at it now. And I think we're starting off on the right foot, at Arrival, but we need more ladies. There's a vacant title sitting in the ring. Come get it. Same way with the HVW Championship. It does not say HVW Heavyweight Championship. It says High Velocity Wrestling Champion. To me, it don't matter if you're 200 pounds, if you're 350 pounds. If you man enough to come out to the ring and whoop whoever you need to whoop and wear that title and be the champion, come get it. There's a vacant championship in HVW. Who wants it?
Yeah. And you're right. We hadn't disclosed this. We've been getting asked left and right. I get messaged all the time about what's going on with the titles. Let's clear things up right now, folks. We're not going to go into details. It's not our place to go into details with these 2 separate stories because it's nothing needs to be discussed publicly. But here's what I'll tell you for sure: there's no cloak and dagger going on. There's nothing mysterious behind the scenes. Nothing terrible happened. There's no controversy. There's no silly pro wrestling nonsense. Stuff just happened. Life happened. Things happen. And when stuff stops and stands still, we got to pick it up and we got to keep moving forward. That's all we're doing here, folks. So
yes, sir. It's all we're doing. It's things change. Things happen. Opportunities arise for people. Mm-hmm. You never know. So that's all we're saying. The bottom line is there's 2 vacant championships in HVW: the ladies and the HVW Championship. Who wants to wear them? Very
true. Speaking of titles, let's talk about the HVW Tag Team Championships will be on the line. We've seen this match previewed, on social media in the past week or so. The NAV, the New Age Villains, Nathan Cross and Ryan Raleigh against AC Reddick and Chad Bartlett of the White Claw Outlaws.
Them jokers have lost their mind.
I don't know if a 16-foot ring could hold this match. I don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, this thing might break down quick.
Dude, that's we just got to make sure we got security on hand that night for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it could get tested.
NAV's on fire right now, and the Outlaws aren't happy with them. Yeah,
they aren't. And, it's certain. It depends on what show you guys have watched here. But at certain points, we've either praised NAV or we've discouraged them. Same with the Outlaws. At some points, it's hard to know whose side who's on. And honestly, right now, I have no idea. But I don't know that it matters because these two teams just want to tear into each other. I mean, this thing could end horribly for somebody.
It could, but NAV's been traveling around, defending the titles on a couple different shows. Was pretty honored to have that happen. Mm-hmm. And it's good to see these guys getting their name out and representing HVW. And the Outlaws, they looking to end that streak. I mean, they looking to end it.
That's true. And Outlaws got everything going for them. Outlaws have nothing to lose. I mean, Gary, you've been
to lose.
You've been in the spa of the Challenger. You got nothing to lose. I mean, you could always make the argument, well, if I don't win tonight, I get knocked down the rankings. That's true. That's the thing. But at the same time, if you get knocked down the rankings, just work your way back up. But really, these guys have nothing to lose on this night, right?
No, nothing at all, man. Everything to gain. And it's that's the way they're going into it. I've talked with Chad Bartlett. He's reached out a couple times, and we've had some discussions. And he told me, he said, we got nothing to lose. We're bringing it all. So It's going to be a war.
And the month of June marks 1 year anniversary of the NAV becoming HVW Tag Team Champions.
Yes, sir.
So,
absolutely.
Like you said, they've defended them in other companies since then. They could have lost them any time, so they're still rolling. That says something.
Absolutely.
A singles match that was just going to be a singles match that we just said, oh, this is the present versus the future. That's what it is. This thing got personal quick with John Matthews and Jake Jacobs. And right now, I don't know what to make of this, but this thing feels deeply personal now all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, I think maybe Jake Jacobs got maybe a little butt hurt about his opponent at this event, and he wasn't happy. And I think John Matthews maybe got a little upset that Jake Jacobs overlooked him or didn't think he was a worthy opponent. And Matthews has a point. He has something to prove. He has a point to prove.
He does. And honestly, I don't. It was never, playing this match was never at a direct commentary on John. In fact, it was a compliment toward John because it was our way of saying, we think you've got something to offer. Why don't we put you against this guy who wrestled for the championship last year? I mean, that's kind of big. That's really big. You know what I mean? So, but
it's
John didn't take it that way. Yeah.
No, yeah. I think maybe John Matthews took it that way, but Jake Jacobs took it as, Jake took it as he was brought backwards, instead of moving forwards, he was brought backwards, and it wasn't that at all. We want to represent the future of HVW, and we thought those two young men would do it. And man, but I agree with you. It's become very personal.
Dude, what happens if John wins this match?
Dude, if he wins this match, he's going to prove to himself, just like I've been telling him for years. He's the eye of the tiger. This kid's got it in here. He's just got to let it go. He's just got to let it go.
You would think it automatically puts him in better standing to maybe challenge for that championship at some point. I mean,
absolutely. Who's to say? It's vacant. It's there.
Yeah.
It don't say if you've been in the business 1 year, you can't wear it. There's no restrictions on it.
I mean, technically speaking, John's got nothing to lose here. I mean,
nothing at all.
But let's flip the script. If Jake loses this match, what's that do? First of all, to his confidence, his own morale. What's it do to his standing as a heavyweight or as a title contender?
Dude, that's where HVW Creative would have to start discussing things, right?
Yeah. It's a good point. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things happening with this match, kids. No joke. Let's talk about the aforementioned women's division that we are attempting to rebuild from the ground up once again. Brittany Jade versus Jada Stone. I'll tell you this. We've seen both of these individuals wrestle in and around the Carolinas, and both of them have a lot to offer. Jada Stone, in my opinion, is a diamond in the rough. Brittany Jade's earning her keep out there, doing what she does. They're both grinding. I mean, what's your thoughts on this, man? What happens from this match? I mean, again, the women's title's sitting there with no champion. So what happens depending on who wins this? What do they need to do in this match in order to be considered for something else down the road?
Well, I hope somehow or some way both of them see this video and they hear what I'm about to say. What they need to do is set the bar. Bring your A game, because from this point forward, we want the ladies division to be just as important as any other part of HVW. Mm-hmm. And, we want the fans to say, hey, I want to see that ladies match. It don't have to be the tag team match, or it don't have to be the HVW title match or a triple threat. We want to make that HVW women's title mean something. And Jada Stone, and this young lady is on fire. And Brittany Jade, I'm seeing her face all over the Carolinas. She's on poster after poster after poster, so she's doing her job. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm challenging both of you to come to HVW and set the bar.
Yeah, because it's tall. It's a tall bar to attain, tall place to reach. Because our women's matches to this point have been phenomenal.
Absolutely
phenomenal. So yeah, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to our YouTube channel. You know what I'm talking about when you see it. Trust me.
It looks like we got a Jada Stone fan in the house.
Oh, do we?
Oh, that's Michael King with King Enterprises.
Oh, there you go.
Michael King.
I've heard that name. Where's he at? I've heard that name.
I know he's the founder of King Enterprises. Their name's around a little bit. He represents some talent that's on some decent shows, some pretty big shows.
Nice.
You notice earlier he says, well, what do we have here?
Mm-hmm.
What's Michael King doing? What? I don't know. We're going to have to keep a close eye on this joker, Tom.
Yeah, hey, we'll take anybody to watch. Hey, Michael, while you're here, share the feed. You can do that for us. That'd be awesome of you.
Yes, sir.
Share the feed. Lets people know we're here. That's all. We got 2 more matches to talk about here, kids. This one, the semi-main event, dude. I don't know what to make of this. I will say that both Randy Wayne and Ken Magnum have asked for airtime. We didn't approach them. They approached us. My phone blew up 2 nights ago. Magnum saying, I want equal time. I don't know what that means. So they want to be addressed, and we're probably going to set that up tentatively. We may be setting this up a week from today. We will let everybody know, but that's kind of what we're looking at right now as the game plan. If we can go live next Friday, we will try to. And if we can, then boom, we're talking about allowing Wayne and Magnum to have their moment to say whatever they want to say. But at Arrival, Gary, it's a Logan Street strap match. I mean, Magnum wanted this. He wanted this. He asked for this strap match.
He asked for this match.
Who does that?
This joker's got something to prove, I guess, man. Him and Randy Wayne were a huge part of the early days of HVW, and they never collided. And it always seemed at Randy's peak, Ken wasn't around, and at Ken's peak, Randy wasn't around. So they were always fighting for, who that spot. And so I guess they got a chance to find out on Arrival.
I mean, it does feel like a lot of old grudges coming to bear in this match. And, I have no doubt this may steal the show. I mean, this is not going to be for the faint of heart. This is not going to be pretty. Dude, you've been in strap matches. How easy is that strap to tear your back open? How easy is that?
Brother, it don't take a lot. I mean, especially the way these jokers are going to swing it. And Tom, we doing this thing old school rules too. There ain't no 1, 2, 3 count. drag your opponent around and touch all four corners to win this match. So it's going to be a brutal, old school war, man. I can remember watching these matches back in the NWA, man. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you bring your kids, you may want to cover their eyes. This thing could get nasty quick. I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is, this match, not for nothing, kids. This thing was almost unsanctioned. We had serious discussions behind the scenes, and this match was sanctioned by this much. I think the vote was 3-2. This thing, or 3-2. This thing was sanctioned, so it was almost overruled. And if it had been, we'd have been talking about an unsanctioned lights out match, which we wash our hands of it, and we're taking away any sort of liability to be had from this match. It was that close. So hopefully nothing terrible happens.
Well, we're going to make sure that the fans are safe, and it's going to be entertaining. But these jokers are going to be at war. I promise you that.
No kidding. It's going to be something
with a strap in the middle of them.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't wait, but I don't know. This is going to be intense. Let's talk about this main event. We've got a man that came up under your tutelage, a man that was just on worldwide television this past Wednesday night, a man who is went for his dreams and didn't let anybody tell him no. Anytime someone told him your body's not right, he kept going. Someone told him you couldn't talk, he kept going. Someone said your gear's not right, he kept going. He never took no for an answer. And that's why everybody in this business respects J.D. Drake, and that's the truth.
Dude, I'm so proud of Drake, man. I mean, it's amazing just watching him and my son years and years ago tag team as the New Age Enforcers. and when he was wrestling Wednesday night, man, I had so many memories running through my head. I was watching him on the big screen, on the big stage, and I was so proud of that guy, man. And even Skyler, that joker, he didn't spend as long with us as Drake did, but Skyler wrestled for HVW many, many, many times, been on many big shows, main evented some of our biggest super shows. And now to see him on Impact on Thursday nights, it's pretty awesome.
It is. I mean, he's killing it. He's killing it.
And these guys are representing HVW in the main event at Arrival. That's something to be proud of, Tom.
It is, for sure. And they're going to tear the house down. I mean, this is here's the funny bit about this. We've talked a lot during the past 30 minutes about what happens if this guy loses and if this guy wins. I don't know that it matters here. And this is not meant to disrespect the company at all when I say this, but this is, again, with no disrespect toward HVW, this is another town on another night. Not that it doesn't mean anything to them, because I know it does.
Oh,
however,
right.
You see where I'm coming from? So, like, if John loses, is he going to care? If Drake loses, is he going to care? Their ego might take a little bit of a beating, but their whole life doesn't hinge on it. So what that tells me is I don't really care if I win. I just want to go out there and kill somebody, which they're both going to do. This is more about I'm going to prove my manhood and how tough I am instead of I need to win this to get a title shot. I don't think they care about that.
No, it's not that at all. This is all bragging rights, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is all bragging rights, and I'm just honored they get to do it on our stage.
Yeah, because this could have happened in any company, but it didn't. In case anyone's keeping notes, it didn't. It's happening here for a good reason, too, I might add.
Absolutely. The past, present, future. These guys are representing the past, and it's a hell of a main event.
It is. It is. They're going to kill it. I mean, I'm looking forward to what happens. This is, we've got a lot of videos, and folks, every promo that's been cut, every video that has been released is on our YouTube. Go check it out at High Velocity Wrestling. You can't miss it. All the videos are living there all the time. They're all over YouTube as well, but go subscribe on YouTube. They're living also on Facebook, excuse me. But go subscribe on YouTube so you can get not only access to what's there now, but what's been there for the past 3 years. You don't want to miss it. Some great content on here, Gary. Every show we've had since the relaunch in 2020 is there.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, it's only 3, but, it's about to grow. Our library is about to grow.
Absolutely.
And, Michael King, I know who you are. King Enterprises, man. You know this. We may be doing some business with him, Tom. It's we'll see. We'll see what happens. Michael represents some decent guys, and so we'll see. I'm kind of excited about it. Me and him, we talked a little bit. I didn't expect him to leap in here tonight, but
we didn't tell him about me. Apparently, he don't know who I am. That's awesome. Thanks a lot.
He knows about Tom Clark.
I fly under the shadows. That's all. I'm
Dude,
just in the background.
I assure you, anybody that talks to me about HVW knows about Tom Clark.
Well, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that desperately needs a beard trim. It's out of control. I'm just saying.
Brother, look, well, save it so we can put it up here. Maybe it'll take root.
It's taken.
I can get some hair back.
It's taken on life of his own, kids. Let's let the man have some screen time. Truth to power here. Your car looks fantastic. I'm here to scout you guys, your product to determine if I want to bring the Rolls Royce of wrestling, the Pony Boy Brino Royce, to your show.
Dude, this kid's amazing. Have you seen him? Brino Royce.
He sent me a friend request, freaking Michael King. You know so much. He did. I've not responded yet, but I just had a chance. But yeah, see.
Check this kid out, man. He's awesome.
Well, you know, Michael, to be fair, it's not that I don't know you. It's just that I don't know you. But it's no disrespect, man. I will go educate myself, my friend. Listen, it's not that I don't know you. I don't know you. But I know your name. I have heard your name before, and I'm trying to think of – I've been on shows that you've watched recently on podcasts here on Facebook. I think that's what it is. I think you've been in the crowd watching because I've seen you pop up and talk before. I know I have. Was it Ron Emerson's podcast, maybe?
Yeah, last night.
Well, it wasn't last night, but I've been on with Ron before, so maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ron's going to be at Arrival.
He will be there, yeah.
Yep, helping us out, doing some stuff, part of the HVW team.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're going to show this. It's sort of what we have called the promo video, sort of announcing the product or announcing the event. And we're going to show that here for you kids and let you take a good look at it before we call it a night. So everybody check this out. I got blisters on me fingers. That's a White Album reference, so I had to throw that in there. If that song doesn't get you pumped up, nothing will. That was awesome.
Dude, I had my head going the whole time watching that video.
I'm a basic white dude. That's what I am.
Me too, dude. I love music too.
It's gonna be a heck of a show, man. I mean, I was gonna throw this at you and try to compare this to the other 3 events that we've run so far. I'm not going to. I don't think we should compare any of the events because they've all been incredibly great on their own.
Right.
This is going to be a main event and a main event level card anywhere in the country, I believe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man.
Me too, dude. And I'm looking forward to the fresh start in a new town, a new county. And brother, I promise you, there is a buzz here in McDowell County.
Awesome.
Being everywhere Crystal and I go, we are talking about it, spreading the word, handing out a flyer or something. And it's the people are excited, man. Me and Mr. Ivan M. Righteous was all over the Bigfoot Festival last weekend, handing out flyers, talking to people. There's a buzz, man, and there's a big car show in Old Fort. I want to say this weekend, either this Saturday or next Saturday that we'll be hitting.
Nice.
And then you got the Liver Mush Festival the weekend right before our event.
Right.
And we'll hit that too. So, brother, I would love to fill that building to capacity.
Oh, that'd be great. For sure. Ray All Day from the Main Event Podcast is here. He's a loyal viewer. Ray, we just talked about it. JD Drake has the Southern Savior John Scholar in the main event. So, Ray, watch the stream, my friend. Mr. King, if that is your real name, watch the stream as well. There you go. So
yes, sir.
We're going to leave them wanting more, Gary.
Good.
One more time with some stank on it. If you want a VIP ringside ticket, you got to do it now. I don't know what you're waiting on. Pop the button, make it happen. I promise you, give it less than a week, they're going to be gone. It didn't take this long to get rid of over half of them. Okay, and that's in an economy that's probably not great right now. So please, if you want to meet the stars of HVW, you're going to have to make it happen. Make this happen. How else can I say it?
No, hey, Midnight Ghouls, TJ Boss is not on this show, but he is on upcoming shows.
Oh, and how? We can't tell you. It's a secret.
Right.
Yeah, don't tell nobody. I ain't telling nobody. I'm not dropping any info here. Yeah, man, it's going to be a heck of a show. Get your tickets. Tickets will be. Yes, get your tickets. They will be available at the door. It's not like all you can buy is it's online, and then we lock the door. We're not going to do that to you. However, if you don't buy them online, you're not going to get the VIP experience. If you don't care about it, I guess you can buy them at the door. It seems silly to me, but whatever.
It's only general admission at the door.
Only general admission.
No ringside at the door.
Right.
So
better make it happen, kids. Don't miss it.
Get them now.
Get them now while they last. Gary, that's going to do it for us. I appreciate you, my friend.
Brother, I appreciate you too.
Yes, sir. Everybody stay tuned. We'll be back with a whole lot more. Keep your eyes on all of HVW social. We very much appreciate your business. And stay tuned. We'll have updates as they come, and we'll tell you about next week as soon as we can. Everybody have a great weekend.
Peace.